Yo, what is up, guys? This is James from the SmackTalking Amigos at WWE Amigos, and a few people have been asking me what are my predictions for 2017. So I thought I would start and try and go through a few predictions that I have with you guys. My big prediction, number one, as I said throughout the year, is that we will see the return of Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, who is of course the SmackDown GM at the moment, but I think that we will definitely see Mr. Bryan versus a certain man who I think has been perhaps the most impressive wrestler of 2016, and that is The Miz. So I think we will see Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, and I'm going to predict that that will happen at WrestleMania, which will be obviously huge. The other thing I want to predict about The Miz is that I could see him having a world title run at some point this year. I think he's been on a really good roll at SmackDown. I think his US title run should have run till the end of the year, but as he hasn't done, I could see him having a world title run. And talking of the world title and of course the Universal title, it brings us on to the Royal Rumble, and who I think will win the Royal Rumble. Now myself and Kian have been talking about this a lot, and I know Kian has his reservations, but I think that we're going to see the return of the dead man, The Undertaker, for the Royal Rumble, and I can't wait to see the return of The Undertaker. When that music hits, when the lights go down, we see the dead man walk out and roll his eyes back. The entrance will probably take as long as it will take for another wrestler to come out and get immediately eliminated. But I think about number 30 of the Royal Rumble, we'll see The Undertaker come in and dismantle anybody else that's in the Rumble, and it'll be a nice sort of ending to his career, leading up to perhaps a match at WrestleMania with John Cena. And talking of John Cena, I think we will see him earn his 13th title at some point and equal Ric Flair's reign at some point this year. We just saw Wayne Rooney equal Bobby Charlton's reign of goals for Man United, and I think we could see the face that runs the place win his 13th title this year. Even if he doesn't appear for all the shows, John Cena's a big enough draw. He should be the world title or the world champion on either show, SmackDown or Raw. But talking of the shows, I think SmackDown will continue to overtake Raw at various points this year. The wrestling's better, the storyline seems to be better. It doesn't need to take quite as long a time. The general managers seem to be more involved in the fans. And I think that SmackDown has all that it needs to have to beat Raw on a number of levels this year. Now, talking of Raw, let's talk about some of the wrestlers that are there. Seth Rollins to play or to fight Triple H at some point this year must happen. I would say it will happen at WrestleMania. And when that happens, I think we'll see Rollins finally get his own back on Triple H, the man who's tried to screw him a number of times. Pedigree versus pedigree, I see Rollins having the one up there. The other wrestler I want to talk about is Kevin Owens, the Universal Champion. Now, Kevin's recently banned at WWE Amigos from his Twitter account because Kian, for all his wisdom, said that his had the most disappointing title reign of the year. I don't quite agree. I think Owens has held the title well. I don't think he was meant to hold the title. I think that was meant to be on Finn Balor. And I would like to put a prediction on him that he continues to hold the title for a duration of time. I think he'll beat Roman Reigns, or I hope, fingers crossed, he beats Roman Reigns with Jericho suspended above the ring in a shark cage. So I think he'll win that, and I think we'll see him go on to the Royal Rumble and perhaps past that as well. My own hope would be to see a Goldberg, Lesnar, Owens match at WrestleMania, but I don't think we're going to see that. But I think he will hold the title for a little longer, Kevin Owens. Finally, in terms of Goldberg and Lesnar, I think that we will see Goldberg return to a more full-time schedule, perhaps even more full-time than Brock Lesnar. I don't see Goldberg winning the Royal Rumble. As I said, I think The Undertaker will win that. But I do see him winning a title at some point. And it will be a world title, I'd imagine. I don't see him winning a US or Intercontinental. I don't think they're quite big enough for the draw that is Goldberg. But it does put some fascinating matches out there. Goldberg Reigns, Goldberg Rollins, Goldberg Y2J, Goldberg Owens. I see him holding the title for a few months, perhaps, and becoming a full-time member of the roster. Anyway, tell us what you think about 2017. Tell us what you think the predictions are, the highs and lows. Where do you think SmackDown can go? Where do you think Raw can go? We'll be hearing from Kian's predictions, of course, in 2017 if he ever gets around to doing it, like I've been telling him to do so. In the meantime, please follow us at WWE Amigos. Please hashtag the SmackTalking Amigos, hashtag STA, hashtag SmackTalking Amigos. Please tweet as much as you can about us. We're trying to tweet a lot more, and we just want to say thank you for the most views we ever had on our last video. That was absolutely awesome. Anyway, for 2017, Happy New Year, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks.